Ever wondered what Mr. Bean drives when he's not bumping into lampposts? Well, prepare to be stunned, because Rowan Atkinson isn't just a comedy legend, he's a certified car fanatic with a taste for serious speed. Behind his quiet, awkward on-screen persona hides a man whose garage looks more like an exotic car museum than a driveway. From rare British classics to precision-built German beasts, Atkinson's collection screams power, history, and perfection. And at the very heart of it sits a crown jewel, the McLaren F1, one of the most valuable and iconic supercars on the planet. While TV's Mr. Bean putters around in a tiny green Mini, the real Rowan Atkinson is out there tearing through racetracks, mastering high-performance machines, and living life at 200 miles per hour. His cars aren't just for show. They're meant to be driven, pushed, and occasionally spectacularly wrecked. Each vehicle tells a story of passion, precision, and pure love for the road. This isn't just any classic American muscle. It's a beast that comes alive in Rowan Atkinson's hands. The 1964 Ford Falcon Sprint, snapped up in 2006, was never meant to sit pretty in a garage. Atkinson pushed it hard, dominating vintage racing events, and even survived a dramatic head-on crash at the 2014 Goodwood Revival. Pop the hood and bam, there's that 4.7-liter V8 just chilling, the same beast that helped the '64 Mustang become an icon. Seriously, the sound? Pure muscle car symphony? It didn't just purr, it snarled, like it was itching for a showdown. This Falcon? Not just a pretty face, no way. It mashed vintage swagger with legit performance tweaks, so you got a ride that looked killer and wasn't afraid to show off a little muscle. When Atkinson let it go in 2021 for 77 grand, sure, collectors perked up. But honestly, the money wasn't the headline. The real vibe was all about respect. Let's be real. Out of everything Rowan Atkinson has in his garage, that 2014 Mercedes SLS AMG still totally steals the show. It's basically a history book with a V8 that growls like it just woke up on the wrong side of the Autobahn. Those gull-wing doors, straight up iconic. They don't just open, they make an entrance. And the way that engine rips from 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Yeah, it'll pin you to your seat and mess up your hair, no question. Almost 200 miles per hour top speed. German engineering flex, anyone? But it's not just about burning rubber. It's got this whole vibe. A love letter to those classic Mercedes racers from the 50s. You can tell Atkinson's got a soft spot for cars with actual soul, not just Instagram likes. And the SLS isn't out here trying to be a peacock either. It's not blaring for attention like, say, a neon green Lambo. Nah, it just rolls up all cool and collected, dropping jaws without even trying. Pretty much like Rowan himself. Understated and smart, but you wouldn't want to mess with it. Rowan Atkinson's 2002 Honda NSX is a mid-engine marvel that stops traffic without trying. This striking blue facelift model remains a crown jewel in his garage, representing precision, passion, and pure driving pleasure from Honda's golden era. Under the hood, a high-revving VTEC V6 screams all the way to 8,300 RPM, delivering a mix of everyday usability and track-ready excitement. Lightweight, perfectly balanced, and tuned with input from Formula One legend Ayrton Senna, the NSX offers razor-sharp handling that few cars can match. Unlike most collectors chasing flashy exotics for clout, Atkinson keeps the NSX for something far more elusive: the feel of driving itself. No turbo gimmicks, no digital distractions, just pure analog connection between man and machine. Its value isn't measured in dollars, it's in the thrill behind the wheel. The NSX rewards skill, respect, and passion, proving that for Rowan, driving is about love, not ego. Rowan Atkinson's 1977 Aston Martin 8 Vantage is the ultimate British powerhouse, a grand tourer that combines timeless elegance with raw muscle. Now heading for auction with estimates between $180,000 and $220,000, this classic continues to captivate collectors who crave analog performance and pure style. Originally a left-hand drive, Atkinson had it carefully converted to right-hand drive, a subtle but telling detail about how much he values the connection between car and driver. Most owners wouldn't bother, but for Rowan, feel and control come first. Hailed as one of Britain's first supercars, this V8 Vantage boasted a thunderous engine capable of 170 miles per hour, along with an aggressive stance and a handcrafted interior, making it iconic well before Aston Martin became synonymous with James Bond. What sets it apart in Atkinson's collection is the perfect blend of attitude, nostalgia, and performance. It's more than a showpiece. It's a road warrior with character, and even as it heads to a new owner, its legacy remains intertwined with Rowan's lifelong love of driving. Now, we enter sheer luxury with Rowan Atkinson's 2014 Bentley Mulsanne Birkin Edition, a rare masterpiece of European craftsmanship. Only 22 were made for Europe, and this special edition honors Sir Tim Birkin, one of the legendary Bentley boys and a British racing icon. Priced around $450,000, the Mulsanne isn't just a showcase of plush leather and hand-polished wood, though it has plenty. Under the hood, a 6.75-liter twin-turbo V8 delivers effortless cruising or an instant surge of raw power at the touch of a pedal. Exclusive details elevate it further. Numbered tread plates, embroidered headrests, and Mulliner driving specs make this Bentley a true collector's dream. It doesn't shout for attention, it commands it quietly, gliding with elegance while concealing immense strength. In Rowan's collection, the Mulsanne Birkin reveals a different side of his automotive passion, a taste for refinement, presence, and prestige over speed. It's not built for track domination, but to own every street and every red carpet, wrapped in sophistication and ready to turn heads.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Today, it's my pleasure to bring you the 2011 Rolls-Royce Phantom.
Arguably, the crown jewel of Rowan Atkinson's garage is a car that was never meant for the streets. Introducing the 2011 Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead V16 prototype, a one-off luxury experiment that exists more in legend than reality. Atkinson reportedly paid around $500,000 for this North Shore blue masterpiece, owning a slice of automotive history that few could ever imagine. Yes, V16, a colossal 9.0-liter 16-cylinder engine of the sort most enthusiasts can only dream about. This prototype was conceived by Rolls-Royce to push the boundaries of luxury, but the project was quietly shelved owing to emissions concerns and issues of practicality. Fortunately, Rowan was able to pick one up before it was lost from view. It is a statement that this Phantom V16 prototype is about Atkinson's automotive addiction, being more interested in rare, ambitious, and boldly designed kinds of things than speed or heritage. It is beyond a mere collector's item. It is a vision for an alternative future in motoring. And on that end, not only is it rare, it is truly iconic. Rowan Atkinson's 1986 Aston Martin V8 Zagato was a daring masterpiece. He invested $670,000, poured another $300,000 into performance upgrades, then raced it, sometimes to spectacular effect, including a memorable crash. While selling it meant a significant financial hit, the car's scarcity and bold, aggressive design speak volumes about Rowan's fearless collecting style. For him, taking risks isn't just part of the hobby, it's part of the thrill. The undisputed crown jewel of Rowan Atkinson's garage has to be his 1997 McLaren F1. Purchased for around $1 million, he eventually sold it for a staggering $12.2 million, despite crashing it twice. One single repair set him back $1.4 million. But here's the crazy part. Rowan actually drove it, logging over 41,000 miles. Almost unheard of for a hypercar of this caliber. The McLaren F1 isn't just legendary. In Rowan's hands, it was a hypercar meant to be driven, savored, and pushed to the limit. Every mile tells a story of passion, precision, and pure driving joy. And that's a wrap on Rowan Atkinson's jaw-dropping car collection. From timeless classics to multi-million-dollar supercars, he's far from a typical collector. He lives for the drive, the history, and the thrill. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. Which of these incredible rides would you take for a spin?